Computer, yes. Okay, we should be recording.
Okay. So I'm going to teach you guys how I do my mystery boxes. I learned a lot of how to get this started in a group that I'm in, which I can add any of you into it. I think now it's called Scented Subscriptions. It used to be called the Whiff Box, but that was before Scentsy came out with their own Whiff Box. So the group name changed. It's a huge group, and that's where a lot of people post. They post their ideas, things that they're doing. They look for ideas. They share all kinds of stuff. And then it also has links to the supplies that you need and some different tips. I mean, anything that you want to know about doing your own boxes, that's where I learned it. But hopefully this is gonna simplify it, because that is a large group to learn how to get started in. It can be very overwhelming. So the main thing is on the mystery boxes, this is my personal mystery box. It is not the Scentsy Whiff Box at all. So I started doing this before Scentsy was doing the Whiff Box, and it's something that I just really fell in love with. I like doing this for my customers. I have certain customers, that's all they buy from me every month is the mystery box. They look forward to it. So, the reason I like to do my own is because I like to personalize the scents. I know what people like. I know what they don't like. And that way I can choose the scents that I know that I've used or you guys have used, that I know is something that's going to be good in that scent. My mystery box is a $25 box. It costs $25 for anybody that's local, and it's $32 if I ship it. And I do have a few people that order it and I ship it to them. I have shipped there's a lady that buys 2 or 3 boxes every single month, and I ship it to her. They will pay shipping. And that was one thing in the beginning when I was watching the videos in that group. They were saying, don't be scared to charge your customers shipping. They will pay it, and they do. They pay $25 plus $7 shipping. And I ship it in but the box should be, I wouldn't want to order a subscription box and not get the product, get half of that product and then half of that product. I want it all Scentsy. So I get this a lot. How do I get that much product into a box if the box is $25? I use the bundle and save. So I'm going to do 6 packs. So I'm going to get that extra wax bar for free. That's knocking down my price. I bundle everything that I can bundle. And then I also use my host rewards and my half offs. So the main thing is that you're going to add this to either a qualifying party that you have already or almost qualifying, unless you had a lot of people order your $25 box. So usually mine is already, my party, I have a separate party that's already qualified. I've already collected $200 in orders, or almost that. And then I add my mystery box, and then the way that I do it, I add the things that I'm going to pay for. And then I already have host rewards that I can use for some other stuff. It'll make sense in a minute. So some examples of what I put in my box. I always put 2 wax bars. I put 2 wax bars, and then I choose something from the body line, from the clean line. One time I did laundry. I did washer whiffs one time. I was able to put the $12 washer whiff in my mystery box because it was the 10% off month in August. and I was able to get it way cheaper. Dryer discs are a good thing. I really like using the bathroom cleaner, counter cleaner, hand soap. I've used body wash. I've used hand cream. I've used bath bombs. I've used just about all the go items. I use travel tins, car bars, scent packs, room sprays, and then usually every single time they get a scent circle. That's the freebie. That's the item that really pushes it over, is that usually I use my host rewards and get scent circles all for free. They all get the same exact thing. So it's the same. If I have 6 mystery boxes, everybody's mystery box is completely identical. This is what I did for February and March. So in February, I did a love and happiness bar. I usually choose a theme. So like February was like love something. So I did a love and happiness bar, French kiss bar, and then I surprised them with the Love is the Bomb bath bomb bundles. So I did that, and they were super excited about that. And then I put a Mulan scent circle in there. And then for March, I did a counter clean, an aloe butter and cucumber. I did an Eskimo kiss bar, an Ariel bar. Every once in a while, I'll throw in Disney stuff too. And then I did a room spray and honeymoon hideaway. That time I only did 4 items because the counter clean was $10 and then the room spray was $8. And so that altogether equaled $30 already. So I did not do a scent circle that month. So my goal, my low goal every month is to at minimum get 6 mystery boxes sold, because that makes me happy when I go to bundle 6 items. It makes it easier on me. And then I can bundle the 6 wax bars or the room sprays or the scent circles. I can bundle all of that. I even bundle the counter clean and all of those items, because you can bundle those in 3s. I haven't looked to see. I know, and the body stuff I've never been able to bundle, but now that we do have a, well, that's a moisture medley. I don't know, that really wouldn't work, but I try to bundle everything in 3s or 6s if I can, obviously. And then if I have an odd number, like in February, I sold 7. I sold 7 mystery boxes. I've had some months that I've sold 12 mystery boxes. I usually don't sell any less than 6. And I'll even advertise it in my VIP group. Like if I've only sold 4 or 5, then I'll say, hey, I only got 2 spots left, and they start grabbing them, and then I end up with 9 or 10 people. And a lot of times if it's an odd number, then I'll order the 6-pack bundle, and then that 7th item I'll pull through my host rewards or half off items, so that I'm not spending more than I'm getting, because I also have some supplies, and then I also have a few things that I get extra. So for the extra stuff that I put in there, I go super cheap, but meaningful, if that makes sense. I go to the dollar spot at Target and I find stuff. I actually found like these little dishes, and every one of them loved them. They're just these little dishes that you would set by your sink to put your rings on, and they were $1, and they were really cute, you know. And every one of them thanked me for that, because they all said, I was using a Christmas one, you know. So it's simple little things like that that they get so excited about. And then I've actually scored quite a few things at Hobby Lobby. If you go to Hobby Lobby after, like I went for Valentine's, I got these little blocks that say love, and I think I ended up paying like 50 or 70 cents a piece for them, because they had marked all of their this was in February. It was before Valentine's Day. It might have been end of January, but as they're cycling out that holiday, they put everything like 70% off or something crazy. And that happened to me another time. I got some summer stuff or some fall stuff. I can't remember, but every once in a while you can hit a sale like that at Hobby Lobby, and I'm basically trying to spend $1 or less on the extra item. I know that sounds super cheap, but I'm putting $30 worth of Scentsy in there, and then that's just a little extra fun that I put in there for them. A lot of times I will use the I'll use these. Like I'll get these bundles of our notepads. 4 comes in a pack. They're super cheap. And then they each get a Scentsy notepad, and it says wish list on it. And I like to think that every time they're going to write on it, they'll think of me, the Scentsy girl. Maybe. I've done the little notepads before. I've done pens before. I've done lots of, you can find all kinds of stuff in the Success Store that's kind of bundled up together. And maybe it's $3 to $5, and then you're going to get 4 in a 4-pack or something. So that's a lot of, I kind of stock up on some of that so that I can use that in my mystery boxes. I found some stuff at the Dollar Tree, and I found some stuff at TJ Maxx. I think it was February. I actually got those little love blocks at Hobby Lobby, and then I went to TJ Maxx, and they had some notepads that were bundled in like 4 to a pack for like $1.50 or something. I mean, it was crazy. And so they were just really cute little notepads that I bought. So that's just some extra fun stuff that I can put in there for them. Sometimes it's candy. It's just whatever I can find. I just try not to spend too much. I really, really want the focus to be Scentsy products for sure. So I choose a theme, and then I usually kind of start off with my wax bars, and then I rotate. Like like last month I did room spray, so I'm not going to do room spray again because it's honestly the same people that buy my mystery box every month. So I'll switch it out. I'll do I think I'll probably go back to body stuff. So I might do body wash, or I might do a hand soap or a hand cream, because it's been a little bit. I'll have to look back and see when the last time I do it. So it's probably about time to do something from the body line, because I did bath bombs last time. So so I have several products that I use. Of course, you're going to have your Scentsy stuff that you're going to go in it. So you're going to have in the box, you're going to have your products. And then this time I put a catalog, because we started a new catalog season. So you can give them a catalog if they don't already have one. You can give them a product sheet. They just need something that shows what we have. I always give a warmer of the month, cinch of the month brochure and a sample. And I also give them my Scentsy story and a join brochure. Not every month, depends on if it's a new person or not. I might give them my Scentsy story every other month. It just depends. Sometimes I give, and sometimes instead of the extra, like if I only found like one thing at Hobby Lobby or something and it was super cheap, then that month I might add in a washer with sample. I might add in a couple of extra samples. I might, like I did take the Blizzard Berry brick when those were for sale. I melted some of that, made some samples, and put those in the boxes. So if there's like some new scents, I might actually do samples of prickly pear and agave, because that sounds like that's a scent that people are like, I don't know about that, but once they smell it, they love it. So I might actually throw that in there since it's brand new. So it doesn't always have to be the same. I kind of like to surprise them a lot. For the box itself, I started, and I still do use these. I used these up until last month, the Scotty Stuffer boxes. And the reason is, and they just fold up and they make a nice little box, and everything will fit in here, including a counter clean, all that. So it's a nice little box. This box fits inside this Priority Mail envelope. It fits in there and closes up, and you can mail it flat rate. These Priority Mail envelopes, you can get these, you can walk into your post office and get them, or you can go onto the USPS website and order them for absolutely free, and they'll just ship. I think I ordered 50 back in like July or August, and I still have a huge container of them. Plus, it's nice to already have the envelopes, because do we want to go to the post office? No, we don't. So, Scotty Stuffer boxes. There are some other boxes you can get on Amazon that are horizontal. They're white. They're really pretty. They're a little bit more expensive. And I'm all about cheap and cute. So I used these for a long time. These you can get on Amazon. You can get 10 for $16, and that comes out to $1.70 each. 25 for 30, which is $1.20, or you can get 50 for $40, which is 80 cents a piece. So it's obviously, if you buy 50, it's going to be cheaper. I just actually ordered these and used these this past month. These cute little craft bags, which I absolutely love. And the great thing about these is they're cheaper. I got 50 of these for $12.99. They were 26 cents a piece. 26 cents. So I ordered 50 of them. I'm going to use them for my mystery boxes for my local customers. Now, if I'm going to ship the ones that I ship, I still use these. So I will use these because they fit in the envelope. But for those that are local, I can just put it in this cute bag. Plus, I can use these bags for orders if I wanted to, or gifts, whatever I want to use these for. But everything fits. It was the same width, and everything fits perfectly in there. And I can stuff my little tissue paper down in there, and it's perfect. So those were like 20 cents a piece. And then I get tissue paper at Walmart. So you need a box or a bag, tissue paper, and then if you need to mail it, you can get the priority mail envelopes. And then, so I put the product sheets, scent warmer of the month, Scentsy story, join brochure, whatever you want to put in there for them. And all of it goes into the box. Every once in a while, I'm feeling super fancy, and I'll get my silhouette out, and I make little gift tags, and it has their name etched on it. That's when I'm feeling a little extra. I want to do something extra, and I put their name on it. Sometimes I write their name on it. It just depends. They love it either way. So that's the boxes. That's the cost of the boxes. And adding it to a qualifying party, and then you can kind of see, like I did in February. I had 7 boxes, $25 a piece, so I collected $175. So the order that I placed, that particular piece for the mystery box, I spent $150. The rest of it was all free and half off. And then that gives me $25 to go and get the little extra freebies, and then I make a little bit of money. So the main thing is adding it to a qualifying party really, really helps. How do you register? How do people register and pay, and the timeline and all that? So this is what I do. I order my mystery box supplies on the last day of the month. You could do it the last day. You could do it in the middle of the month. You could do it on the first of the month if you wanted to become active on that first day if you want. I open my registration on the 20th of every month. Payments are due by the last day of the month. It's the same people. I had it due the day before the last day, and usually they pay it. As soon as I send it, they pay it. They're pretty good about it. But I always have people that kind of come in the last day of the month in that morning, and they slip in, and it's fine. As long as they can get it paid by noon on that day, so I can close my order that night, I'm totally happy with that. I've been using PayPal for a long time, but I just actually this month I'm switching to Venmo because it's free, and I just got my first payment today on Venmo, and I just told them to add me as a friend, and they paid it, and it was easy. I created a registration using Google Forms. It was super easy. I've used Google Forms for lots of different things. You can use Google Forms for anything. If you want to collect any kind of information from your customers, Google Forms, because you can set it up. It's like a questionnaire. And then it goes into a spreadsheet, and then you have all the data there. You can have it email you. I love it. So I used a registration on Google Forms. It goes into a spreadsheet, and then I have all their stuff. And each month I just create a copy of that one, rename it to the next month, create a new spreadsheet, and go on. So I never really have to work very hard once I've set it up, it's really easy. I can share a screenshot of what mine, I can actually give you the link because it's live right now. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I just have to sit down and figure out what I'm going to do for April. And I just kind of try to rotate through the body clean and stuff and just kind of figure out. And then I have to really push. Right now I only have 2 people signed up. So I've really got to get my 6. And the mystery box really helps. If I get 6 people, is that $150? Yeah, that's $150. That's almost a qualifying party. So if I have been working the last week of the month trying to get my last party, plus then I add that, if I only had 6 people, I mean, that's a pretty good party to close. So that really helps with your PRV, and it's something fun. It's something different, and they like being surprised. They really, like, they get excited. They usually open it when I'm with them. I drop it off and they're tearing into it, just so excited to see what I've picked out. And they don't ever complain about the scents. They're always very happy with the scents, strangely enough, even though sometimes I stress out thinking, oh my gosh, they're going to hate this. What if they don't like this scent? But they do. They like it. So I don't know. Does anybody have any questions? That I talked too fast? I might have totally just vomited a whole bunch of info. I have no idea.
I wanted to know if you have any to show us. I didn't think you would, because you usually send them out, but.
Yeah, I mean, I basically will just stuff some tissue paper down in here, and then I just start putting the product. I guess I could throw one together. I mean, I just happen to have bathroom cleaner right here. I mean, like, the bathroom cleaner fits just perfectly in here. I mean, you just can't, it just fits perfect. And then I'll just kind of tuck the wax bars in there, and then I'll slide the scent circle in, and then I'll kind of put and it's usually stuffed pretty full because I'm putting in brochures and product lists and the little something extra that I get. I usually try to keep it, if it's like a sign or something, I keep it small that I know it'll fit in the box. So the hardest part for me every month is just trying to pick out the scents.
So the bags that you're using, the little craft bags, that's all I use for my customers, and all the things. Like, I just put together a party for this guy just orders like 5 packages of stuff, whatever I put in there for, and he orders a lot of them. Anyway, I mean, it's like a high price amount, and I order different sizes of those bags, so I love those too, those little craft bags. And then I put these little cute little stickers on there. Hang on. Okay, these little Scentsy circles, and I just stick them right on the outside of that bag, and that looks so nice. And I have purple tissue paper, and I love those bags.
I also have stickers.
Yeah, all different sizes. And I ordered the tissue paper and the bags on Amazon.
These that I bought in the Success store. I have these, and then I have different things. You know, but I'm loving these. I'm loving these bags because they can reuse them. So that's a gift in it. I can't see the chat if there's any questions. I can't see it. Oh, you asked if I had one to show. I should have put one together. I can show pictures though. I do have pictures of a lot of the boxes that I've put together.
Okay, I'm going to stop recording.